Hello there. Yesterday, I talked about how meditation has been exponentially creating more inner peace for me in my life, and how just the simple process of surrendering, of stillness, of gratitude, of spending time with the source, with the creator, uh, puts this beautiful foundation into our lives of unshakable inner peace, and enables us to experience every moment with more strength, with wisdom, with intuition, with intelligence, with a guiding path through each moment. The other insight I've had recently is, now I'm a big thinker. I've always been perhaps an overthinker. I analyze, I strategize, I plan, I categorize, and I grind on things, and I marinate on things, and I can drive myself a little crazy, a little bit overwhelmed at times, because I have such an active mind, and I'm sure a lot of us are in the same boat. Now, what I realized is that when we're in the act of surrendering in each moment, we, rather than allowing thoughts time so that we can categorize them and file them away and process them as they come in, which is an endless task and all-consuming at times, rather than doing any of that, which I did a lot of. I'm still practicing not to do, but what we do is we surrender. So let's say that you're just going about an everyday chore in your life, and streaming thoughts about friends, about relationships, about career, about what you need to do next in this situation and this situation, what you've got planned in the future, and the events you've got to process and put together and strategize. And if you can, rather than go through the usual process of categorizing and filing these thoughts so that you feel okay, so you feel back in control, to let them go. So it's the same process of mindfulness, of meditation as well. When we're stilling the mind, we can do this in every moment throughout our day. So rather than filling our minds up with so many scripts, because they're scripts, they're programs. You're not actually, the National Research Foundation has done a study to find that about 95% of our thoughts are the same thoughts from the day before. So we're on autopilot. So we're not actually necessarily learning anything new when we entertain these constant scripts, constant programs running through our mind, these thoughts. We're actually going around in circles, circling around and around, and it is extremely distracting. It's draining of your precious time in this reality, in this experience. So rather than draining your life energy through this automatic process that's scripted in to this matrix, we can not play that game. We can let those thoughts go and surrender in that moment and go, no, I'm not going to process through that thought. I'm going to stop. Obviously, this takes practice. This is building a new muscle. And I believe this is part of the road to true inner peace. And I'm sure you're the same. We've heard of many teachers who talk about becoming so expert at stilling the mind that thoughts don't run those scripts anymore. There are emptiness, silence, stillness in the mind throughout the day, not just when you're in meditation. So this is my challenge to myself, and I would challenge you as well. If you can begin to use your awareness, your conscious awareness, throughout the day, in every moment that you catch yourself going on the merry-go-round of thoughts and filing and strategizing and processing and marinating and grinding on and overthinking and analyzing, whenever you catch yourself doing those scripts, surrender them and let them go. Allow a return to stillness, even in the middle of your day, where you can. And I fully believe that this will lead to much more peace in your life. And it will, what I've found is it'll actually give you the space to practice trust in Source, in God, in the Creator. That faith and trust that all our needs will be met if we let go and surrender and receive that streaming consciousness from Source, rather than from our own limited control systems that we create in this avatar. So I think it's twofold. So one, practice releasing and letting go of your thoughts rather than grinding on them throughout the day. And two, this allows you the space to begin to listen to the still small voice of the Great Spirit that can guide us through each step in each moment. So we don't have to live in the future, which is anxiety, worrying about what we're meant to do next or how to prepare. We don't have to live that way. And I don't believe that a life of peace involves that kind of way of life. I believe that's part of the simulation of the hijacked program, if you like. We can let that go and learn to listen to Source more clearly. Just take one step at a time. So this is something I'm going to practice in my life. I'm already started and it's already amazing and beautiful and definitely feels in line, in alignment with the truth, with the path to truth. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share, and have a beautiful day. See ya.